Hey, it's Julie here from Julie Mary Carmen. Today I'm going to talk to you about being where you are at because I've noticed a lot of pressure in our community around trying to push yourself forward and be like everyone else. And while I'm a great believer in going for our dreams, and I really am, and I have stretched myself time and time again in 2014 and will continue to do so into 2015. I myself have felt that pressure of looking at what other people in our community are up to and feeling like I have to do the same. She's having a $10,000 month, therefore I must have a $10,000 month. Well, not quite exactly like that, but sometimes that social pressure can feel a little bit like that, where we look around at what other coaches and other service-based women entrepreneurs are doing, and we feel like we have to do the same. Or, I'll give you another example. Everybody's going to a certain event, so we feel like we have to go to that live event. And there's nothing wrong in that if that's your true divine yes inside of you. If you can sit with that opportunity, whatever it be, whether it's, a JV partnership or, an interview you're going to do, a live event, a group program, whatever it is, if you can sit quietly and go inside of you, do your meditation, do your journaling, and find out that yes, that's for me. I want to do that. It's a full-bodied yes. Then absolutely go for it. Now, there's a big difference here. This is not to give you permission to not go for things because of fear, which can happen, and I see that happening time and time again with people as well, which is an awful shame. So this is not permission to give in to your fears or to play small. But what I'm talking about here is really checking inside of you, because sometimes there's such a thing as a divine no as well as a divine yes. And we can just feel that pressure when everyone in our community is doing things a certain way, or, signing up for a certain program. Sometimes we feel like we have to do that. And if we don't, we're not putting ourselves in the game, or we're not going to be successful. Personally, I had a decision that I had to make about whether to take a trip recently. And I was vacillating so long about whether to go on this trip, and normally it's not that hard for me. Normally I tune in and I know right away if something's meant for me. And I was using a lot of energy and mental kind of bandwidth thinking about this decision. And it was really tying up a lot of my energy and holding me back from being creative. And in the end, I just said, Julie, just make a decision. Sometimes we get so serious and we put so much weight on it. And it's like, if I make this decision, I won't ever be able to change it. And it's going to mean this, this, and this for my life. And that really isn't true. Most decisions you can change, but that's not the point. The point is just to make a decision so that you can move forward and get free from that being that stuck energy of where you are. And I knew in my own self that successful people make decisions quickly, so I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to make this decision, and of course just going round and round with it. So in the end I thought, right, just make a decision. I looked inside of me. In this case, it was a no. So I said no, and straight away the energy was freed up. Now, that's not to say that I might not change my mind later, but for now, this is a no for me. All right. And even if you make a mistake, it's not going to be the end of the world. Let's just take some pressure off. It's not going to be the only opportunity that comes to you. So what I want to get across to you here is, if you've got a decision or you're feeling that social pressure to do something and you're not sure if it's a real yes or a no for you, take some time, journal, get it all out on the page, then meditate, go quiet, go inside. Find out what that true voice inside of you is saying. Never mind what all the external stuff is saying. What is your real desire? And then just check out, am I reacting out of fear? Because if you're holding yourself back out of fear, that's a whole different thing. We don't want to go there. But if you look inside and that opportunity really isn't aligned with you, then you can say no. You have permission, you have my permission. So I hope that really helps. I hope that helps to free up some energy for you and take some pressure off, so that you can then use that spare energy to create more in your business, go out there, get more clients, and have some fun. Lots of love.